kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. On the ground, here's Davis. Going absolutely nowhere. A loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. With the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down mark. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The pass rush closing in. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's back to throw again on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Knowles will bring their punt team on the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The offense has to be careful now. Backed up inside their own 10. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back has it on the screen now. In the clear at the 25. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28.
Wow, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. finds his man. It's Watkins. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense will keep it on the ground. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Simmons. Throws it to the right. Nice grab. It's Watkins. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Using his legs, it's Swayze. He tried the middle, but gained nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Get out of here with a win.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Right down the middle. It's him. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Rebels hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Running for the end zone, running it right at the gut. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for a gap. It's Davis. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Past the touchdown, Seminoles, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down at 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Pat near the sticks. It's punted here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Finds an open target on the left side. He's tackled but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And now the handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to find some room. It's Davis. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Dropping back, it's Simmons. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Near the sticks, it's Hill. And he rolls it out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
On 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Good throw to his receiver. He makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action here on first down. With the catch, it's Cunningham. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. On the ground, it's Hill. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Wow, just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. When they pick it up, it's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Makes it look easy. And they add to the lead.
That was was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Looking right. This one caught. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. And the Seminoles looking to run some tempo here. They'll try the ground game here. He's brought down, but not before the game to the 42-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Makes the grab, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the mark. Nothing fancy there. Just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and you might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that completion. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Holstein. The receiver grabs it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Noles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Tackle behind the line, it's a loss of 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Control in space. Look out. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
The defense some pay for it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. To the air. It's Simmons. Makes the grab. It's Hill. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Ravens.
Body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm that. It looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back. It's Holstein. Fires it to the wideout. Cut over the middle. It's Gibson. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Come on, guys. Let's make a play here.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Trying to find room. It's Hill. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to begin the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Single. Check. Red 70, black
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5.
Here we go. Right.
Split the ball on the strike.
Right 83, switch. Right 83, switch. Check. White 80, Brooklyn. White 80, Brooklyn.
Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Takes a hit but lets it fly. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Go all the way.
And the runner takes off to his right. It tests the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Takes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone. This will set up a first and goal.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Really? This cannot be happening. Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me? Let's go.
Second down and goal upcoming.
See the goal line.
Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. They'll try to run this one in. And we're able to get him down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. offensive lines are in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm with the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Holstein. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Keeper for the first down and more. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And with one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. And the Noles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. To throw, it's Holstein. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. When he goes down after a short game, that's not enough for the first down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for some space. It's Davis. And the Seminoles are on the move here.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back does. hesitate at all, and he's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
The Noles will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move now. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do with his legs. And almost took it to the house.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
To the air, it's Holstein. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Noles. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop. Not before a solid gain that time.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Big throw complete to the tight end.
It's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
We got their defense right.
Looking for a man. A screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? It's a fly to the wide out. The sure hands. It's Watkins. The Rebels come up to the line in a 3.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Rebels are going to keep this drive rolling. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Lacey. Refusing to be stopped on this play. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Receiver in motion now. Leaning on the run game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Simmons. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's gone in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Florida State offense on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. This pass is caught.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Seminoles looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. And the Noles will have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Well, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw again. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Using his legs on the scramble. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's the 2-minute...